Hello, I'm making a Star Wars film tier list. This is another episode in Tier List Thursday. Um, Today I'm going to be tier listing the Star Wars movies. Um, I recently just watched all the movies, and, I wanted to make a tier list. I used to be in this fan base, but then it got really toxic after, a certain movie. So, I'm gonna just tier list it and then just, just stop tier listing Star Wars, anything Star Wars, because I, I just can't with Star Wars anymore. But start with the first one. The first one is obviously A New Hope, and I'm gonna put A New Hope in B tier. It's a fine film. It's not my all-time favorite, but still great. And then next is Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite in that trilogy. Or Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is probably my least favorite out of these movies. But I don't think it's a B. I think it's like a low B tier, underneath A New Hope, but still great. Next is Phantom Menace, which is my second least favorite movie in the Star Wars universe. I'll leave Phantom Menace in C tier. I thought Darth Maul and Qui Gon Jinn were probably the best part of this movie, and the worst part was everything else. And next is Attack of the Clones. Um, this is my least favorite movie. It's worse than Phantom Menace. No movies are going in D tier. I don't think any of the Star Wars movies are bad. I think the worst movie is probably okay, which is Attack of the Clones. It's boring. Probably the most boring movie out of any of them. I actually fell asleep watching this movie recently. Um, I thought Geonosis was fine, but everything before that was just very boring. Next is Revenge of the Sith, which was my favorite movie. My favorite movie in the series. Um, this was the first movie I watched, which it sounds bad because that's very heavily spoiler of the rest of the movies, but this was the first movie I watched and I liked it. So I sought out finding the first two movies, and then I found out there are six. So I bought all of the movies, and then I watched them all. And I realized that this movie spoiled a lot that happened in these movies, which maybe I should have known, but yeah. Next is Force Awakens, which Force Awakens is okay. Probably put it like right there. Um, I liked Finn. This was my favorite movie with Finn, and yeah, it's all right. Next is Rogue One. I think next is Rogue One. It's also okay. Probably worth. It's probably like it fits in with the original trilogy, but it's not probably the worst, if worst out of the original trilogy, honestly. My favorite scene was the Darth Vader scene at the end, but the characters were like it felt rushed because there's so many characters. It was kind of like a Suicide Squad, where that movie is also okay, but it was rushed, so not every character got screen time, enough screen time. But I thought this movie was alright. Next is Last Jedi, which I know people hate this movie, but I think this one's great. Um, yeah, I'd probably put it in S tier. Last Jedi was my favorite out of the this trilogy. No, it's going in A tier. I can't put it up here. I, I I like these movies almost equally. I think I like Last Jedi a little more. I liked Rey and Kylo Ren, and I liked Luke in this movie. But this movie is like I want yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it like this. And the next is I'll talk about Last Jedi a little more. think my least favorite part was the first half, especially the Finn part, Finn and Rose. I don't hate either of the characters, but the Cantino scene was just really bad in this movie. Yeah, yeah, I can't put it in S because of that scene. Next is Solo, which I thought this movie was alright. I'd probably put it like yeah, I'd put it in an A tier. I thought this movie was great. I think it's one of the more hated movies, if I can remember. But I thought this movie was okay. Actually more than okay because it's above B tier. And then last is Rise of Skywalker, which it wasn't that bad. Probably put it like right here. Yeah. It was the worst out of these movies. It kind of ruined Emperor Palpatine for me. But both of these movies had a really bad Emperor Palpatine. I think that I like Poe in this movie. Oddly, I like to see 3PO in this movie. I thought Rey was okay. I thought Kylo Ren was okay. I like them both more in Last Jedi, but that's my tier list. I spent a lot of time editing the last tier list Thursday that I made, so I'm not gonna edit this video at all. Just gonna add the intro, and that's all. Oh, thank you for watching this video. Sorry for the lack of uploads because I'm working on this project. I originally had a Let's Play, but then I couldn't get myself to edit it because I didn't think it was polished enough. So I'm working on a new series, but I have to record gameplay for it, and that's taking a little while. It would probably be like a monthly series if I like it enough. If I like the first upload enough, and I don't get bored of it. I'm just thinking about it because I don't wanna. If I make it, then I don't wanna. I don't want it to be something that I have to. I need to make sure that it's something that I want to do. So yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm gonna go.